Hello and welcome back to Tale of Two Wastelands. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. And it's time to head on in and see if there are more ghouls and whether there'll be as much fun to play with as the previous ghouls. Also, I guess the Nightkin are going to be a thing at some point. We haven't encountered any Nightkin yet.
Over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Okay.
Stop wasting time.
So yeah, about those Nightkins. The deal with Nightkin, in case you don't know, is that they're super mutants that have become addicted to stealth boys. I guess that's all I really have to say about them. So I'm going to a big room on the east side. E. Don't go creeping me out. I got stealth super mutants to deal with. And trash cans to raid. And traps. I'm not sure that this is the way that I'm supposed to be going. On the other hand, it's littered with corpses, so maybe it is. I'm not sure if encountering the feral ghouls is going to negatively impact my relations with the non-feral ghouls, so I'm just going to have a sit on this bench and think about it for a while. No. Instead, I'm going to try and minimize said interactions in the off chance it becomes a problem. Yeah, I guess I could use some tin cans too. Ooh, look at all them caps. Excuse me? EDE, are you drawing attention? That was me hoping I was going to come around the corner and catch somebody by surprise. Oh. Apparently these guys are stone blind. I don't know if that's the correct analogy, but it feels appropriate, don't you think? Where is the... Oh, can't have you running around. Don't just stop with your head all protected like that. Alright, EDE, you got this. I'm going to assume that wasn't for me. Is this the large room on the east side? I'm going to assume that it is. And I'm just so glad that we got all these glowy boys. I needed a bit of radiation to keep up that healthy glow. One wonders what this room was for before the war. They just had a whole barracks right next to... What is this? It's not an executive office. Some kind of reception for the rest of the building, maybe? Hello, Stevie. Well, I can't say I'm surprised you were a devious worm when you started here all those years ago. I guess someone has to take the blame, and it may as well be your old friend. That waste spill never would have happened if you didn't push the team so hard, or if you paid for actual competent personnel. I'll be happy to take my retirement package. Good riddance to you and this forsaken place. Hi, Steve. We've finished converting that old generator room into storage as you requested. If you need to get access to the safe, the password is RepCon. Well made. Password. Glad to see they were still using leet substitution 200 years after the fact. Well, no. 100 years after the fact. Where is this? Yeah, I knew you were nearby. Not sure where that storage room is going to turn out to be, but... it's got to be around here somewhere. Got a lot of intact computers here. I don't think I'm going to bother ravaging them all, though. Might be a bit of interesting lore, but... I mean, what do we need to know except that these guys were going to space and they were doing it by paying bottom dollar for the talent they needed. Is anybody shocked by that? I haven't found any dead followers in a little while, so I think I might be off course. That talking speaker did tell me to go upstairs, and I haven't been doing a very good job on that front. So let's continue with the upstairsing. Maybe there'll be more upstairs over this way. Well, on the other hand, maybe I'm going where I need to go? I'm pretty sure Fox isn't actually there. I think there's a little bit of a glitch with the followers that I left behind in DC. Or should I say, follower singular. You making weird noises, boy? On the other hand, maybe this is the large room that I was instructed to find. And yes, I am supposed to be going up. Don't know why I wanted a fork, but sometimes you just want a fork. Oh, yeah, I shot these guys. Alright, I've been instructed to go up, so I'm going up. I'm pretty sure that I will wind up going down eventually. But I think it'll be more interesting to go down with a purpose rather than going down just to be contrarian. I know that's sort of turning over a new leaf for me, but hopefully we'll all survive. Those who watched the Amazon show will recall that RepCon was represented at that board meeting where they were all trying to, or where the one woman was trying to solicit funding for the Vault program from the other companies.
All right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Well, I think you watching will be enough.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Chris, where can I find Jason?
The Great One can be found upstairs. Don't think about wasting his time. He's very important. You should feel lucky to be granted some of his time.
I'm sure I am, Chris. And we're just not going to worry too much about your unusual presentation. Hello, followers. Hey, aren't those the same basic garments that the Brotherhood wears? I think they are.
Hey.
Hello. Also, I don't really understand the ghouls think people are ugly thing. Because ghouls used to be people. And you wouldn't think their aesthetics would change.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
What's the deal with the human who let me in?
You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the great journey.
What's the great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
What is this far beyond?
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
How will you make the journey?
The means by which the great journey is to be accomplished are an article of faith, not to be discussed with outsiders.
No, it's a mystery religion. Tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere, except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
You say one of the demons raved at you?
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Hang on, I wanted to ask you about...
Is the way clear?
What are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
I'll be on my way.
Let me know when the underground has been rid of the demons.
Well, I guess I'll figure out what to do with Chris, if anything, later. In the meantime, it's time to go and
Hey,
see what's going on with the Nightkins in the down of stairs. I think this is a quest that could work out one of several ways. I don't remember the hows of the working out of the different ways. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, don't go that way. The Nightkins don't like it when you go in the basement. Here we go. Which is unfortunate for them, because I'm going in the damn basement. Let's do a little bit of weapon maintenance while we have a quiet moment here. Good. And maybe a little bit of healing too. Do I have any? Ooh, nice. I've been picking up loads of skill books. I had no idea that New Vegas was so steeped in skill books. I'm never really sure how many rads I've got. I need another one. That'll work. Alright, demons. Come on out. Oh, there's one. Good work, EDE. There are several nearby. Alright, none in here. Probably some in here. Yep. Winged him. Good work, robot. I barely helped you there. How's your health doing? Fine, I assume. I don't remember I should probably check. I think I used to run a mod that made my companions essential. Maybe that was only for Fallout 3, though? I would very much prefer that my companions be essential. Alright. Oh, hello. Yeah. I assume they turn blue because of the stealth boys. But I don't know. Maybe their blueness makes them predisposed to stealth boy addiction. Alright, he's further down, it looks like. And I need to remember to take all the glass pitchers I can find. I'm perpetually short on glass pitchers when it comes time to purify water. And I don't have access to a pay me to use the purifier around here that I know of. I mean, I guess I ought to have some pretty good facilities available once I make it to the Strip, right? Life is fairly good there, as I recall. It won't be good for Benny, but not everybody is Benny. I'm just gonna grab everything. It takes too long to be discriminate. Wrench, good. More wrench, I like it. I think I might be running low on duct tape at this point. And I have wonder glue, so like, why can't I just make duct tape? Pretty sure that's not a thing. I made duct tape in another game. Alright. We already cleared that way out. This is just a loop. So we got one more friend. And he'll present himself shortly. I don't think he's actually going to bring himself to me, but... Why do you suppose they're hanging out down here anyway? Do they also have some kind of light aversion that drives them underground? I don't think I see him. I think he's on the other side of the wall. But he might be bringing himself to me. Oh, there he is. Did I make you drop your stuff? Oh, I did not make you drop your stuff. So, I'd like for you to drop your stuff. Thanks. I got a key to a jail. You just get all the way over there, please. I don't have any other hostiles on radio or on radar, which is a more reasonable place to keep hostiles. I was thinking the other day about how interesting it is that, like, I don't really think about what keys to press while I'm navigating. You know, I'm thinking about where I want to look and what I want to do, which direction I want to move. And yet it's all boiling down to WSAD, E, shift, control, space. And we've been playing PC games this way for ages now, despite stuff like fancy VR controllers and so on. I'm probably going to spend a fair bit of time playing Fallout 4 with a fancy VR controller, because I'm going to be playing it in VR in order to maximally enjoy the silly mods I intend to run. But it's kind of interesting, isn't it, that in all that time, you know, we've had all these other innovations. We have monitor resolutions that would blow away people from the 80s. We have computer speeds that would be absolutely shocking to people even in the 90s. We've got curved monitors, we've got ultra-wides, we've got three-dimensional audio, and yet here I am with my WSAD. I mean, my WSAD are built into a fancy split keyboard with switches that would at least feel and sound sort of familiar to somebody from back in the day, but practically speaking, be quite different. I don't know. I just think it's interesting. We wind up with all of these fancy interfaces in sci-fi, but nothing ever really manages to disrupt. Whoa. Got the female Titan up in here. Really manages to disrupt the old keyboard and mouse. Not really. I sort of thought at some point I was going to encounter a friendly and not have to just slaughter everyone. Pretty sure I even saw a friendly mark on the map. But I guess not. So I'm done, right? I'm not done? I'm feeling pretty done. How am I not done? I don't have any more marks on my compass. Get rid of the Nightkin in the basement. Alright, Nightkin. I guess you should, show your... Oh, see, look at that. There is a... I just totally overlooked this door.
Antler says you are the one killing my kin. Antler says you must die.
I mean, if that's how Antler wants it. I don't like it when my screen turns red like that. Oh. I thought I was decapitated there. But I am probably bleeding out, so let's see about that. Concussion, head bleeding, persistent bleeding, profuse bleeding, right leg bleeding. But doctor's bag doesn't change any of those things. Alright. So that tops me off, and I think that'll be enough to heal me through the damage. So, Antler, what do you have to say for yourself? You're mine now. I paid the iron price. Karma be damned. So there you go. I guess I could have talked my way through. I might have had to sneak in. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what it is. I think I actually have to sneak past the guys and not kill anybody. And that sounds like it might be a lot of work. No, I'm not trying to... EDE, you're interrupting my looting here. Also, I'm all out of time. So come back and see me again tomorrow, and I will have wrapped this up so that I can head on down the stairs. Talk to you soon.